So when the gas company came and did all their repair work, I got this big, well, I got a big chunk taken out my yard over there, lawn, and I got this smaller thing here, which is maybe 2.5 feet across, and you know that, and they fill it in with this crappy sandy junk. Nothing's ever going to grow in that, so I want to see what I can do to fix that. Okay, so I've dug out my hole. Pretty much over here I'm hitting black earth, so I'm thinking they didn't dig that out. This down here is probably going to go down another 4 feet. I'm not going to fill that all in. Okay, but I've got my bag of lawn soil. Okay, I talked to the people at the hardware store, you know, because I wasn't sure if I should just do this with potting soil, and they said no, potting soil is overkill. They didn't have any plain soil. This stuff says it has already got starter fertilizer mixed in, and honestly I don't want that, but you know, that's okay because it's not going to overkill and what's that called, burn, because if you throw too much nitrogen at plants, they brown out and die. It's called burn. So okay, and then over there we got the big bag, which is almost empty, and smaller bag of the one-step stuff, which is literally seed and this nifty mulch and fertilizer mixed in, and I call it grass for dummies. Anybody who makes grass seed also makes a product like this. Okay, so it's because I'm a dummy. The cool thing is you spread this out. The mulch stops other like weeds from growing in your exposed soil, and it changes color when it's dry. And pretty much you just, before you go to work in the morning, you'll go out, you look at it, and if it's light green, you water it. If it's dark green, it's fine. Come home from work, repeat. Twice a day, every day for 2 weeks. That's how you get grass. So I'm gonna fill in my hole and then get more video. Okay, I filled in my hole, and it's a little bit darker now because when I went to the store yesterday, I had 2 bags of soil on my list. So of course, I was at the store and went, these are pretty big, I only need 1. Well, then my hole was only half full. So I got a hole full of dirt, soil, and you'll notice I've actually piled it up a bunch above the surrounding soil because it's all gonna settle and sink in. And you get in here and you got to break up all the big chunks of stuff. Okay, you can't leave it sit there. Okay, the whole thing is you're trying to give the grass seed roots a little bit of a plus, you know, a diroll modifier. You know, give it a little bit of a better chance to break into the soil. Okay, so if you're not dumping new grass, then you get your, you know, neighborhood kid tenderizer and use this, and you'll go and you'll scrape up the topsoil there. And yeah, that's never going to grow. You know, you break that up, and you do that. You want it nice and loose. You don't want any of this packed stuff. Okay. So now, like I said, I get the Lawn for Dummies, which is, okay, they've got this nice silver crap up here so you can't see. It's a combination mulch, seed, and fertilizer. Okay, now I've done this about probably 20 times, so I've learned that in general the seed isn't all going to germinate. You're going to end up with a bunch of spots, so dead, empty spots. So what I normally do is I also grit out some grass seed, and I throw some grass seed down in addition to the grass seed that's in there. That's right, I gotta point out, okay, this here is, where is it? Sun and shade areas. Okay, this stuff is marketed all over the country. You can get sunny areas, you can get, if you look around really hard, you can find deep shade seed. It's like seed is classified the same way. It's different species of seeds. But it really does make a difference. If this was in my backyard, I'd be using the deep shade stuff. We're up north, so you're gonna have, you know, take everything with a grain of salt and shift a little bit dark. You know, if you're, I mean, out here I get tons of sun, so I'm just gonna use this, or I'd actually try the sunny stuff. But, you know, there's any amount of shade. If I was back over there under that tree, I'd be using sun and shade mix, okay? So, you know, it's, and realistically, you gotta go out, try it, fail, you know? Anyway, so, yeah, you can find videos on YouTube where they're like, oh yes, put down 10 seeds per square inch or some such crap. I'm sorry, I don't do that, okay? I just throw some out. Realistically, this stuff isn't that expensive. My time's worth a lot more to me than, you know, wasting 50 cents worth of grass seed. So, I got that down there. Now I'm gonna take this stuff, stir it off, because, you know, you got 3 different kinds of things in the bag. So yeah, they're not all evenly distributed, so you gotta do that. And spread this around. And typically, oh, sorry, yeah. Apparently I screwed up. This is the stuff that turns brown and dark brown, rather than green and dark green. Yeah. So, you know, throw that around. And just for kicks, I'm going to try and do a little there where I hook that up. Because, you know, I'm an optimist. A little bit more here. When in doubt, read the bag. I've read it enough, and realistically, according to the bag instructions, I've got too much on here. Yeah. Anyway, so now I'm going to go and, whoops, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mess this stuff up. But no, what I was going to say is, all right, you're going to have to let this stuff sit and water it for 2 weeks. So, cut your grass before you start to patch it, because otherwise you're like, oh my god, I gotta cut my grass, and then when you cut the grass, you're gonna blow your newly laid seed away. So don't be that dumb guy. Which is to say, don't be Dave from 8 years ago. All right, let's go get some water. Okay, I'm back with the watering can. One of the reasons I'm scrambling to still get this done tonight is because it's going to rain tomorrow and Sunday, and like for the next 3 or 4 days there's like 40% chance of rain each day. So if it's raining on it, I don't have to water it. I just got to look at it to make sure it's got wet enough, you know. Be lazy about this. So anyway, yeah, water it. And oh look, you can see it's turning darker, and yeah, I'm going to stop here, like halfway across. Okay, you don't want to you don't want to puddle, but you can see over here it's still light colored, over here it's dark, okay? Make it be dark. Oh yeah, I threw some there, so yeah, pretty much. You know, don't get out here with the hose and blast water right at it, because, I mean, if you're doing a whole bunch of areas, or if I am, yeah, I'll come out here and I'll use the hose and I'll aim high, you know, lob it like you're supposed to do with a tear gas canister, not like what the cops do. Okay? Don't impact it. Have it fall, you know, like rain. Anyway, like I said, it's going to rain the next couple days, and I'll try to get some photos like before and after when I water it or something, just to get you some, you know, just to prove that I really am honestly getting out here and, you know, watering it. Oh yeah, after you water it, you know, You get done watering for the day. Yeah, you still got a bunch of water in your water bucket. Don't pour it out because you're just gonna have to fill it again in 12 hours. Okay, that's just something I've learned. So either learn about how much water to put in it or just fill it up every time. Well, didn't rain like I was supposed to, but it's still pretty wet, so we're good.